Hey everyone, today I will discuss the differences between objective and subjective type of test. But before that, let me define those two terms. Objective test is a test that has right or wrong answer. It refers to any written test that requires the examiner to select the correct answer from among one or more of several alternatives. Objective test is one in which the test taker chooses an answer from a limited set of permitted answers. Example of these are multiple choice, true or false, and matching type. How about subjective type of tests? Subjective test is evaluated by giving an opinion. They are more challenging. They require answers in the form of explanations. Subjective test requires the test taker to construct an answer from scratch. Example of these are essay, short answers, and oral exam. Now let's go on the differences between objective and subjective type of tests. On the basis of purpose, the aim of objective type of test is to assess a specific part of the learner's knowledge using questions which have a single correct answer, while the subjective type of test aim to assess areas of a student's performance that are complex and qualitative using questioning which may have more than one correct answer or more way to express it. On the basis of construction, objective tests are difficult, time-consuming, costly, and needs knowledge and training, while subjective tests are easy, economical, and needs no training. In scoring, objective tests are simple and easy. Checking them, the answer key is used, while subjective tests are difficult and complex. Master in subject is required to evaluate a child in such tests. On the basis of reliability, objective tests are highly reliable. Various methods are used for estimating the reliability index, while subjective tests are less reliable. Reliability index are difficult to estimate. Objective tests are also valid. Validity coefficient is estimated by employing various methods. Also, subjective tests are more valid. On the basis of content, objective tests have a high content coverage because a large number of the terms are included in this test, while subjective tests have poor content coverage. 5 questions cannot cover the whole content of the subject. Let's go to the number of questions. Objective tests covered a large number of items, 50 to 100 or more in one test ranging, while subjective tests usually 8 or 10 questions but 5 questions are to be attempted in these hours. Lastly, based on the preparation of students have to study the minute concepts thoroughly in objective tests, while students have to prepare broad and important concepts in subjective tests. Now let's go to the strengths and weaknesses of objective tests. The strengths of objective tests includes the following. First, can be conducted online or offline. Second, easy to set a time limit. Third, can include a large number of questions which test for multiple concepts of a subject. Fourth, easy to evaluate and present scores. Fifth, it is completely unbiased. On the other hand, objective tests have also weaknesses. First, it cannot check in-depth knowledge of a candidate. Second, the tests do not evaluate the examiner's language or writing skills. And lastly, scope of guesswork leads to average candidates getting shortlisted for the interview round. How about the strengths and weaknesses of subjective tests? First, easy to set. Second, high validity. Third, can assess affective and interpretive aspects of language and skills. Fourth, allow a candidate to express originality of thought. And fifth, allow the examiner to assess the candidate's quality of written expression. On the other hand, the weaknesses of subjective tests includes the following. Marking is time-consuming, reliability is low, dependence on presentation, good handwriting versus bad handwriting. In conclusion, assessment tests not only evaluate the candidate's subject expertise but also assess their mental ability and problem-solving capability. Having a mix of objective and subjective type of tests is a good practice since objective tests can be conducted quickly and filter candidates easily, while subjective tests can be administered to a more suitable set of candidates to evaluate their in-depth skills.